of the evening, Titan versus Dignitas on Cobblestone. Best of one game here for the ESL ESEA Pro League. Amanda's with me is Semler, and before we get into the game, which is going to be coming up any second now, don't forget please to go and check out the Score Esports. A very cool app that you can download as well on your phone for Android and iOS, and the link is down there as well. So go check it out if you missed any of the results today or yesterday, or if you plan on missing them tomorrow. We're going to be casting as well. But now the game is live. We're going to be ready here. It's Titan sneaking Smiths into the middle, and already opening up is ESEA with a good headshot on RPK. Titan coming off a victory against Virtus Pro on Inferno, which was a really cool game.
Yeah, which really fired them up, it seems. Existence in particular, dropping a 30 bomb, really, that's not something we see every day. So glad to see that the in-game leader, he's doing some work, but now it's going to be on the T side, and they've got a whole lot more work to do ahead of them here because they're down a man already. RPK is gone, and Dignitas, they've taken hardly any damage at all.
But if whenever there's a pistol round and Shox is still alive, I feel like there's still a chance, you know, that he can do it. Even like, you know, 1 versus 5, or like an outside chance he might be able to do it. He is one of those people who just are remarkably good with pistols. MSL going to be close here and gets a kill. Shox will take him down though, and now they're trying to see if they can get a little bit closer here. Pimp playing close range USPS, runs out of bullets and gets overrun by Scream, so now it's down to Scream, and Shox looking to see if they can bring it back in this round. 38 seconds, Shox in the back lines all alone against 3 people, lands a headshot and still has 6 bullets left in 30 seconds, and he makes it out. And I think he's pretending to be running back to B. In fact, he's going to go back and check middle, and Schneider going to shut him down. Good opening there. I mean, he was out in the middle of nowhere, Schneider, so could have been a kill, but it's going to be the round for Team Dignitas.
And Schneider doesn't believe in sharing. We could have had a team ace there in the pistol, everybody getting a piece of the action on Dignitas' side, but no, Schneider had to be greedy. He had to go and peek mid and get that final kill, deny Kirby, anything at all. For shame, Schneider.
Poor him.
Poor him.
Still, watching Schneider play is really exciting. I feel like he's really been a good addition to this team so far, as far as we can tell.
I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that he's back with a team that can actually compete and, well, do some damage. And now, well, we have to see. Both of these teams, you know, in flux, having changed up some members. So I think we're going to have a real interesting match in our hands because both of them were very competent as well on Cobblestone. So Dignitas, they start off with a pistol, but that doesn't mean that Titan are out of it. Titan have gone for the force buy in this scenario. Tech-9, some nades. Kevlar picked up, and they're grouped up this time. They're not really so split up, so maybe we can actually get some kind of rush-down moment coming in from them.
Well, MSL's got the perfect weapon for it here. MP9 in hand, grenade on out. They do have armor, so he's got to be a little bit careful. He lands the first headshot, second one as well. MSL going ham in the middle, but not going to be able to get the third kill. He did a lot of damage, and Schneider showing up with a UMP. So these SMGs are getting some good kills in here in this round. Shox will be the last man left, and he's getting close, jumping in on Schneider, who also gets the second kill of the UMP. So pretty good distribution here. Both the SMGs picking up 2 kills each. Yeah, they're going to be making that money. You can see 4650, and no reason for Schneider to upgrade. He's actually going to just pass that along to a teammate. So he can upgrade, but they're going to hold on to the SMG. And you're going to have ESEA actually going for the P90, which is a viable gun to hold on to as well for the first buy round when Titan are going to have the money for the rifles in the next round. So we'll see exactly how this plans out, but yeah, for Titan, no big investment here, just pistols, nothing too crazy, and a single flash from Existence, and they're just going to go full YOLO, it seems like, gathered up outside of Plateau. But they're walking right into ESEA, who's got that P90. This is the worst case scenario here for Titan. That HE tag, you see it slowing everybody down, and then MSL going for the back line, but Scream finds the headshot point blank. Yeah, that should have been the huge flank there. Doesn't really work out so well. But again, he had the MP9, not really the end of the world. Pimp, who got past that UMP on, picks up 2 kills. So he was very low on money. Now he can afford an AWP. What a great way to manage the economy early on here from Dignitas. Pretty good job.
It's ideal, right? That's the ideal scenario. And really, I mean, ever since the SMG buff came in, we started to see more and more of them. We had some guys, you know, they were adventurous. They were going for UMPs and MP7s before, but never as often as what we see now, where it really is turning into that game of kind of information, like what's the tendency of the team you're facing up against? Do they like to go for the force by Kevlars? Or does Existence take ESEA's face off because ESEA's going for a boost and drop down room?
What just happened? Shox putting out more damage here. A less ridiculous kill, but still a good headshot there. Schneider gonna get the refrag. I have no idea what just happened. Oh, God.
And Anders, we just spotted a very rare and endangered creature. Oh, hold on, hold that thought. 1-for-1 trade up here in A Apartments. Nice push there by Titan, looking to just try and keep that man advantage. Bomb has been spotted, though, or it should have been. But Pimp is alive with that AWP. He's got the angle now, and Scream, wow, just Scream. What a shot! A second shot there from Pimp. That was so nice. And the third one as well, taking out all 3 players. Pimp just locking down that site. But I'm really surprised that Scream would decide to just challenge and go for that fight. But no, my joke was, it's a rare and endangered sticker, Anders. It was an iBuyPower sticker.
Oh.
On Schneider's hot rod.
Really?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Schneider is of that age as well, you know, that back when iBuyPower actually were. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why.
Honoring them, I suppose.
What a round from Pimp. That was ridiculous. I mean, that should have never been a round that they could have won there, but, you know, he just got the money from the UOP to buy the AWP, then it comes back with a triple kill to win the round. This is all very carefully orchestrated by Dignitas, but they are coming out on top here. It's a bit of a light round from Titan. A little bit of armor here. Pimp landing a shot halfway through the wall. Titan trying to see if they can get a little bit closer in here. Schneider gets shot in the face, but gets the return, though.
Yeah, and Pimp so far, he's 4 for 4. See if he can get this 5th shot in or if he's going to miss. They do have that bomb still stuck up in A apartments, and they're currently rotating 3 guys around. Oh, they're trying to go for the fake. Titan right now, they're going for some sneaky stuff. Does RPK walk into somebody here, though? The flash comes in and RPK backs off, but all 3 members for Titan are trying to draw the attention from Team Dignitas over to this B site. They want to try and sneak RPK into that A site, but then RPK just, he doesn't stay put in A apartments, so the whole game is up.
Yeah, MSL doing a good job finding him there, and now Scream, Shocks, and Existence left. I mean, 3 versus 4, yes, but with inferior rifles, although if they keep challenging Shocks one at a time, well, generally that's a bad idea. Bomb still all the way over here, 30 seconds left, and MSL is playing close with the M4A1S, and you can tell there's a couple of those on Dignitas. They've sort of held on to these. Spray, and MSL's gonna get it.
God, that was sexy, MSL. And well, now, yep, the remaining 2, 5 for 5. Misses the 6th shot, and well, you don't miss versus Shocks. But with 10 seconds left, there's no way for Shocks to win this round unless he gets both kills. He just doesn't have time to pick up the bomb and head back up onto the site. MSL lurking in underpass will pick him up, picking up his 3rd frag as well. And yes, he just gets the AWP. That's a huge save, actually. That's going to save them so much money.
Schneider hasn't died yet. 7 kills for Pimp and MSL. I mean, this is a really good start for Dignitas here. 5-0. And Titan, I mean, that was a very light round for them. So I think they're still going to be pretty excited about it. But they need to pick up a round and actually win it here. And Smiths is picking up an AWP. I
would have actually liked to have seen if that fake worked, though. Because it's not every day that we actually see that, where they try and fake the rush onto a site, and then the guy tries to lurk his way out onto the other site and get the bomb plant. They're taking a little bit too much damage there, and unfortunately, Pimp starts moving before he takes that shot, so he doesn't connect.
Well, I think they had to because there was fire burning at their feet. So it was either stay in the fire or just end up running away. But the timing was nearly good for Dignitas. They could have maybe got that frag. Yeah, Dignitas, another team that qualified for the next majors together with Titan. So very exciting stuff here. AZ and Kirby picking up 2 good kills, leaving Titan in a very awkward spot. Dignitas are a team that are actually known for being quite good in Cobble anyway.
Where is this Pimp coming from, man? He put the rings on tonight. He's got another kill with that AWP, and now he could actually set up for the one here on apartments. It's going to be Smiths holding the op there. And Smiths has got that angle, actually. He could try and look in. This could turn into a duel between Pimp and Smiths, but the smoke goes up, and now Smiths is going to have to play very patient. See the shot, and there it is, point blank, and he's not going to get it.
He legged him, I think.
Yeah, down to 14 HP MSL.
But nobody dies on the Dignitas team. I mean, that's going to help their money out quite a bit, unlike previous rounds here. But it's 6 in a row. And, I mean, a lot of these Danish players, obviously Pimp being the captain of the Danish national team, they conceded, they exited that tournament. They said, no, we've got too much on the line here. I mean, TSM obviously in the next major, no surprise there, but Dignitas are now. It's too much to give up. They've got such busy schedules. They're just gonna not even try it.
Yeah, no competition this time. Schneider started off strong, though, dropping Smiths. That was in drop-down room. Bomb is going to be pinned down in there by AC. He gets both kills, and now it's down to the remaining 2 members here, alive on the plateau for Titan. Pimp, he's got that AWP, takes out RPK. Not sure if he spotted the man behind the box, but Kierby's going to get boosted up, and now, well, time is very limited here for Existence. He's just going to get overwhelmed, and a back-to-back perfect round for Dignitas. All 5 members surviving yet again. This is now starting to get very scary here for Titan. Because we're starting to see a shift over on Cobble. Well, I mean, on most maps, but on Cobble in particular, where it's, you know, we're starting to see more T-side rounds getting picked up. So to have 7 CT side rounds at the beginning of the half here for Dignitas, this is a massive lead.
Speaking of 7, we've got a James Bond here on the Titan team.
We nearly have a double James Bond as well as Smiths.
Nearly a triple James Bond if you count Existence.
Oh my God.
It's so close. Can we really have 3 James Bonds?
Okay, but then we have to decide which James Bonds they are. Which James Bond is RPK?
The only real James Bond, Sean Connery.
Oh, buddy, you're such a fanboy.
MSL close range here. Shox is going to be taking him down instantly with a running Tech 9 and RPK. No longer James Bond takes down AZ. It's Smith and Scream left and RPK going down. Existence, the last man standing. And in the 1 versus 3 in a bit of a weird position. Looked good early on. Shox opening up, but now not so good anymore. Existence making a lot of noise here. Easy for Schneider to pick up that kill. 8-0.
And 11-1-3 for Pimp, who just continues to dominate.
This is a discussion and a fight. My wife and I have a look. I think she says Roger Moore all the time.
Roger Moore, get out! How can you even argue against Sean Connery?
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say.
I mean, although there's
I'm gonna
probably...
marry you instead, someone.
Well, there's probably, you know, some kids these days, though, they haven't even seen, like, the old 007, like Sean Connery and all that. They're probably like, Daniel Craig is, he's the best James Bond. He's the only James Bond.
Wow.
That's me, like, sit down, child.
Stop it.
Sit down, child.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's and everything. Yeah. Yeah, we should rewatch some of those movies soon. I feel like we should.
Well, dude, we're in the hotel tonight.
Yeah. Netflix and no, okay.
Netflix.
And 9th round is coming up, and it is all AKs on the Titan team. They've got to come up with something here. This is a completely stark contrast to what was happening on Inferno, where they were off to such a great start and managed to defeat Virtus Pro in a 30-round game. This time, they are getting utterly destroyed by Danish team Dignitas, and I don't know what to say. I mean, could they have used all their energy on Inferno? Is that it? You know, there's like such a hard game.
I like how you just throw that random Danish in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see how it is, Anders.
We don't count Schneider here.
Well, that's what I don't count. I don't count Scream in existence.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a French team, damn it.
It is. They got the flag. There we go. Settled. Scream, last man here, and about 30 seconds left. Not going to make it work. Pimp will shut him down. Pimp, by the way, at 13-1-3. Wow, I mean, it's really hard to read. I mean, what do you talk about at this point? Titan, okay. The basics on this map should be looking for an entrance up here on the plateau, or getting really quick and dropping down in drop zone here. Just try and see if you can make it in fast, get a frag in one of these two positions. As soon as you get the frag, you go. Everyone goes. No hesitation, just all rush in, and that should be enough. Kind of want to see Titan try and do that. Just get that one entry frag, but Pimp, so mobile, picks up Existence early on.
He is just wrecking them right now. Flash out to stop the block as well. He could actually pick up another one. He's right on the edge. He decides to back off just in time. And now they've actually been bogged down here, Titan. Another kill, although Shoxy with the lurk is working out. MSL is there to take out Smith, saves his upper. And now it's coming down to RPK, looking for that one tap, looking for that headshot, trying to find MSL. He decides to consolidate, though, with his teammate. Kirby takes one. But now Shox is alive in a 1v2, and this is pretty much like the best man on Titan to have in this sort of situation.
Yeah, I would say without a doubt. He's got 3 kills, and he's looking for an ace here to win the first round for Titan. Bomb goes down, he's got 35 health, and 2 almost fully health players here for Dignitas to try and find and kill. I like the fact that he's pushing up in here. This could be a bit of a trick, and I don't think Dignitas see it coming either. Shox now creeping behind. Is he going to make a little bit of noise jumping down behind MSL? He heard it. He turns around for it, and that's going to be it. Just enough time there, or just close enough to hear that fall.
Oh man, Shoxy is so frustrated. You're right. If MSL's like 5 steps further, he might not hear that drop.
You can tell even initially he looked into the drop. He's like, where is it? Where did he drop from? And then he realized. 10-0.
Oh my god, and this is just a nightmare situation for Titan. Not just because of the scoreline, but because there's 12 grand on MSL, 10 grand on Pimp, and everybody else is floating around 6, 7. Yeah. Dignitas can buy for a long time. And well, it's not going to get any easier for Titan. I mean, they are maxing out. So long as they can keep getting plants, they can get buys, but yeah, this is okay. Here we go. Bit of a change of pace. Scream is taking point. He's actually going to get onto the plateau early. They managed to dodge the early nade. Existence takes a little bit of damage there, but this is it. Scream's time to shine.
Yeah, oh, but some good counter grenades coming out. Existence down to 12, tries to make it out. Nice headshot, that's the opening, and then they're gonna go. They speed up behind. Existence even picks up one. AC's there with a double, triple return sprays. It's a quad kill, and now it's down to Shox 1 versus 4. What a ridiculous defense put up here by AC, all on his own, and he might even get the ace. He's gonna turn the wrong way though, and Shox now trying to see if he can bring it back for his team. They need to pick up a round. Any round at this point.
Oh, he hears the steps. Yeah, now he knows that somebody, at least one person is waiting here. And there it is. What timing as well by Schneider. MSL goes down, but Schneider steps in. But AC, man, he's just like, I heard you had hopes. I heard you had dreams. This is what I do to him.
Just crushing them. That's brutal as well. I mean, and the fact, and Shox at the end there, it's so unlikely for him to have to continue to spray at that point. You know, it's one thing if they both peek at the same time when he sprays one and continues to spray, but he actually sprays, stops, and then Schneider's there, and then he has to, like, you know, recommit. It's just very, sorry, a very unnatural thing to have to try and do. So, yeah, right now it's looking very ugly indeed. Again, they're going to try and go quick. Kirby's here with the M4A4, and he's got a lot of bullets. Going to get the 2 first kills. Going to be more people coming through. Shox is already past him, and Kirby gets a 3rd kill. Pistols out against Existence. It's a quad kill. This time it's Kirby. They just go nuts in this round, and 12-0 here. Dignitas, they came to win, and Quick Smith still got 0 kills. What is going on right now?
RPK might just crawl back into a cave right now and start hibernating as well. He's got 2 kills. I don't know, I'm at a loss.
This might turn into one of those things where, like, this might be like such a upsetting loss for Titan. That might be one of those things where they just stop playing this map for a while if they could, like, you know, just try and avoid it.
This is a total catastrophe, especially when round difference makes such a big difference. I mean, it's so important in this league.
Yeah.
Round loss difference, it's huge, and so if it comes down to a tie scenario, that could be what settles if you make it to the LAN or not. So giving up a, well, 12-0 right now. They need to battle it back, and they're not done yet. There we go. Smiths and Scream. Nice double kill up in A apartments to open things up. The bomb, though, is over on B site, and Kirby's there to spray down Shox. Pimp up close, takes out the first man, and he realizes where the second man is playing from as well. But Smith still lands the shot in the end.
Good shot there from Smith. We called him out for having no kills at all, and then he steps it up in this round and gets 2. So that's very good. It could be the first round here for Titan. It should be the first round here. Flashbang through all the way from the other side. AC jumping close here. Drops RPK. Oh no, surely not. Existence gonna get the good headshot in there. And now it's up to Kirby. 1 versus 2. Spots out Smith in that corner. And that's gonna be it. Triple kill from Smith. And they finally win a round. 12-1.
It can happen. This is an example, guys, that dreams come true in the end when you kill AC.
Yeah, that's what it takes, apparently.
14-1. I mean, still, it's like Shoxy is doing some work. But he seems to be in these situations where oftentimes it's not like low-impact kills. It's just it's situations that are just so difficult for him to win.
Yeah, he's already got the triple. Now he needs to get another 2 before he can even win. It's a bit of a stretch, really. Grenade out, a boost up here, and gonna miss the shot, and that's a big problem. See if they can actually bring it back. Kirby rotating and trying to help out. Screaming, Smith's picking up some good kills. Kirby there for the double, and that might just seal the deal. They get a great start. Titan, that missed AWP shot should have been it. And now Existence trying to see if he can make it with Kirby with another triple kill here. And it's gonna be 13-1. The economy has been reset. You look frustrated on behalf of Titan.
On behalf of Titan, of course. Yeah, maybe they didn't get their baguette today. They ran out of wine. I'm trying to think of other things. They didn't have any cheese exactly. They didn't have cheese with dinner. Something's missing here because Titan, nothing is going their way. Whereas on Dignitas' side, they just been having bacon all day. They've been getting ready.
Bacon, warming up, playing with Legos.
You Danes, come on.
Existence, Smiths, and Shox going to be picking up 1 kill each. So this is all looking good here in the 15th round. And Shox, I think, is just running all over the place now. So maybe a little bit of YOLO here at the end for Titan, but it's working out just fine. And AC all alone here. Yeah, we've got the bacon, we've got the Lego. I don't know.
You don't need much more than bacon, right?
No, I think that's actually good enough. That's like a contribution to, like, society. That can work.
Bacon and Lego?
Yeah.
Those are really like the only 2 things though, like the big stereotypical ones where it's just like, Danes, okay, bacon, Lego, what else?
Chewing gum is something that we make.
Okay.
Not the biggest. We build, super tanker ships.
Yeah,
One of the biggest companies in the world doing that. What else? Oh yeah, medical stuff like medicine. We may build that. In the past, it used to be landmines. Not a point of pride at all.
No, not a very good one. Thanks, Anders. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
See, I was starting to warm up to you, for a minute there. And now,
landmines.
I just can't look at you anymore.
Awful. Awful. Well, we're waiting for the second half to come through here after a 13-2 victory for Dignitas on the first half. Kind of a ridiculous game that we were witnessing just now. So it's hard really to explain, you know. It's all eventually Titan just went full envy and said, "All right, let's just run and shoot everywhere."
You get to that point of no return, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, that's it, time to go. Just full YOLO with Tech9's no respect, and that's really what they needed all half long.
This is a beautiful map, by the way. You know what someone should do on this map? Someone should like build, you know, map layout into like all these places, and then have like a 32 or like 64 like person deathmatch map where it's like huge, and it's like a permanent respawn deathmatch, right? You just keep going, but you have like all this stuff you can run around in, you know.
Whoa. Okay.
So it wouldn't even matter like where you spawn. You just like, you know, you don't have to find anyone ever. You just spawn in deathmatch.
I'm just all about somebody actually building this in real life. Let's get some mountains going, you know, somewhere in the Swiss Alps maybe.
Yeah, okay, so that's like, you know, like 2016 type major tournament. We build a castle to hold a tournament in.
You know, we build cobble.
Yeah, why not?
Come on, Valve, make it happen.
I'm sure we've got the money for it.
Sticker money.
Sticker money. It's like,
you know, like pimp saying, like, I bought a TV and a PS4 and all this stuff today. Thanks, sticker money. It's like, think of us, Valve. Build us cobble.
Yeah. Somewhere where there's mountains. Has to be authentic.
And not like a single mountain up in Washington. You know, that's not going to cut it.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that North American major.
I'm just waiting for one of them to troll me now.
Tell me a city in the US that should host a major, if it was all up to you.
Detroit.
Our producer Matt saying Detroit. We want people.
Yeah,
we want the audience to
live. Up there.
We want people to live once they're done. You know, being in the major, Matt. Can't have that.
You didn't even hesitate for a second. He was just like, bam. That explains a lot. All right, so going into this pistol round now. First round, obviously, of the second half here, it is the pistol. And Dignitas, they only need 3 rounds to lock this map down, just completely obliterate Titan tonight. And it's been going all, well, according to plan so far, but then in this round, they've certainly taken a lot of damage. Titan challenging them early on in RPK, stopping Dignitas AZ from actually getting a flank going.
How is he in the window like this? Pimp coming through and dropping one, and MSL with a frag as well. It's going to be in the middle. Existence going down now. Shox and Smith, and Shox is running up behind them right now, and Smith's trying to see if he can get a little bit closer here. See Shox looking for the headshot on somebody here, but the bomb is going down, and Dignitas, they actually make it back into this round. It seems Smith with a nice headshot, catching Pimp in the corner. Hasn't reloaded yet. He's going to get that kill. Very well played by Smith. That's really keeping it cool. Some good experienced play coming out. Shox going to get the headshot, but now it's on Kirby 1 versus 1 against Shox. Bomb ticking in front of him, and Kirby just has to hide. He doesn't need to fight this. Shox going to go and just hold it down, and Kirby is right next to him. He's going to go and shoot him in the back. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen, the round. And a bit of a screenshot here. Just got to catch that.
Look at that. He's like waiting, you know, just
it's like
some Romeo and Juliet right
there.
Yeah,
exactly. Ready to serenade someone, you know, sing a song. It's good stuff there. 14-2, and we are moving in to, I mean, what could be the end of this game very soon here. Titan, they obviously buy. That's not a big surprise, is it?
No. It's not a big surprise either, the Dignitas. They aren't really messing around. They're looking to just clothesline Titan. They've got 4 rifles, a single MAC-10 picked up on AC in case this does drag out. But this is a huge advantage for Dignitas pretty much, and this should be the map. There shouldn't be any way for Titan to come back into this. They have stacked up on the B side, though, Titan. And there aren't that many nades. There is a Molotov on Kirby. I'm curious to see where he decides to put that down. Smith's with the scout at the back of Chicken Coop, and he's going to spot the first man and get the tag. And that was the bomb as well? They were leading with the bomb, Dignitas? That's a good way to lose the round.
Yeah, that's a big no-no. Can't do that. Smith is ready with the scout once again. See, now they kind of have to commit to it. They've got 1 grenade, 1 Molotov, and a smoke as well. And they do put it up.
My brain hurts, Anders. Your Danish team is like doing really weird stuff.
Yeah, obviously not a good idea here. Neither is challenging Kirby at this range, but they're going to get some good damage, and he does take a kill. And then Molotov is out. I think he knows that Scream is down there. Are they going to be able to pick up a kill? Scream falling all the way back, and Shox playing towards the A side, just holding it down. So it might be Smith who has to do a lot of work here when they come through with that scout.
He's perfectly placed as well. They don't have any smokes. They don't have any flashes. They don't have any way to get him out of here apart from a bullet. So this could be really tough. Kirby seems like he wants to, yeah, Ace is going to peek. There's the first tag. Smith's already doing the damage. This is so dangerous. This scout could just ruin everything here. Shocks, he takes out Kirby, who was low, but Ace's there to take out Scream. And now the wallbangs start coming in on the Smiths. There's the pressure, but Smiths and Shocks will come through in the end for Titan. And those are the kills that matter. Smiths now all the way up at the top with the most points, but not the most frags for Titan. And Titan, they actually went around off of the back of, well, Dignitas basically gift wrapping it for him.
It's kind of ridiculous. It's not quite, but I mean, it's not far off that Shocks has. He basically has as many kills as 3 members of his team. If you combine any 3 almost, it's going to be working out for him. So that's mad, isn't it? Like, he's really trying to carry them back here. He's, in spite of them being so far behind, he's tied top fragging with Pimp. That's Shocks for you. I kind of would say about that.
Well, here we go. RPK and Smiths having a field day right now. MSL will be able to take out RPK. Smiths pinned down on the site. Could be a bit dangerous for him, and he will get overwhelmed. MSL and Pimp working well together. And now all of a sudden, MSL just opening this wide. He spots the remaining 2 players as well. Scream somehow finds a kill onto Pimp. But what is this? Do they not realize? Shocks reacts just in the nick of time to keep himself alive. And then Scream tapping away at that P90 will be able to pick up the last frag of the round, but that looked very awkward there for a second, almost as if Shocks had no idea that MSL was waiting for him in drop.
It looked like that could have been the much sought-after Tech-9 ace almost, because MSL got the first 3 kills there, but not going to be the case now. 14-4. A ridiculously long comeback here for Titan ahead of them, and this is a challenge that we always talk about, Semna, because it's really hard to get excited for Titan right now, but if they did make the comeback, then it would be exciting,
Sure.
but you know, can we keep the hype up for like 12 rounds in a row here? It's asking a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, that is, exactly. It's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, Existence! Again with the wild and mad spray. At least they're making this interesting here. It almost looked like he was about to get all 5. That's not, you know, that's not pretty Counter-Strike. That's not sexy Counter-Strike. It's just mad. Yeah, it's brute force, right? There's no subtlety there. There's no art to it. I mean, some art can be like that, though. It's basically like Existence, you know, taking a gallon of paint, chucking it at the wall, and being like, voila, there we go. The shortcut to art, yeah. It's like one step removed from him just picking up the bullets out of his pocket and throwing them at people.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for us to be the critics here and be like,
die.
Wow, he really was rage-filled. And was just looking to express his frustration with the current scoreline in this map. And so I felt that, you know, Existence, he was really searching deeply for this frag.
Searching but not finding? You're making fun of art critics.
It's very close. It's very close. Yes, I was.
There's a weird line of work. Schneider gonna be down to 25 health here. And again, 2 rounds with Dignitas. 1 good start to a round here, and they might be able to just finish it off here. But Titan, maybe? Let's not write them off yet. We've seen... Actually, we almost haven't seen crazier comebacks, but it might be fun to witness one here.
It's not every day. It's not every day, Anders. But we do have Dignitas. At least now Team Dignitas are starting to work more as a unit. Less of the YOLO approach, more of the team play going on here, looking to trade frags. MSL will open it up by taking out Existence. That was a brave peek, but he gets the job done, and now maybe there's a way here for Dignitas. Exactly. RPK trying to get in to see exactly where they're playing from. He gets wiped out by MSL. 2-man advantage now, and a lot is going to come down to Smiths, the last man alive here on Hen Hunt. Nobody else here to support him. It's all on this guy, and he's getting wall-banged down. They knew exactly where he was.
I think his corpse even sort of like displaying the sheer frustration. Scream and Schneider bumping into each other, almost chest bumping with knives. They should have gone for the knife fight. They should have just been like,
agree.
Okay, let's do it. Scream gonna go down. Shocks will definitely fall as well to MSL. But like, it almost looked like, you know, sheer frustration. He's just like, look at that face. That's the face that said, you just shot 6 times in a row right through the wall and killed me.
I like this, the little break the Scandinavian right there, you know, like, you shot me 6 times.
Yeah.
Because in Sweden, guys, the number 6, rather, not the letter, is pronounced sex, which leads to a lot of fun jokes. Ha ha ha.
That's why you're still living there, isn't it? It's like that.
I find reasons to say it like it's
daily input of fun there. I like it.
How many pillows are on that couch? Sex.
That sounds like the worst pickup line of all time. It's like, oh, I'm ready.
How many beers have I had? Okay.
Yeah, we've officially lost it here. It's now 3 versus 3. Camby, MSL, and Pimp are left, trying to see if they can finish this game before Semler loses his mind. And the RPK Existence Scream on the other side, looking for an 11-round comeback. We are in round 6, though.
I think I've lost it. Yeah, we are. Thank you, Anders. All right, but 3-on-3 here for Dignitas. Match point. They got 10 of them. And they're playing together as a unit as well. So they aren't really putting it down to individual play at this point. A lot of it's going to get done with trade frags, or at least putting themselves in the position to get trade frags and just mow over the defense. Single man holding on this B site once again. That's Existence. Flash goes through, but he's not going to spot anybody. They're really trying to keep him guessing right now. RPK, though, could be the one to ruin dreams here. And yeah, he catches MSL. Perfect time. But then, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Pimp is there with MSL. 2 rifles just completely slam RPK to the ground.
And Scream caught meandering. Maybe I think this was like a heat stroke. He was out in the sun for too long, and he thought, I'll just walk out of cover and stand in the middle of the bomb site. Existence last man left here, 1 versus 3. And we're looking at a really overpowering victory, 16-5 in favor of Team Dignitas on Cobblestone for the last match of the night. Bit surprised there. I thought this was going to be a close game and might even have sort of said it was going to be like slightly favoring Titan just because how well they played earlier. But I mean, Dignitas, they are pretty good at Cobblestone.
They clearly are, and Schneider only seems to be making them stronger as well, especially with the start that Pimp had. Pimp was just like, yeah, you know, he's taking the cane to him, man. It wasn't pretty. Took the fur coat off and everything.
It's true. Someone should do some photoshopping around that. I feel like, you know.
How many times have I made these jokes?
He's had the name for a long time.
Has the rings on.
Yeah. Okay. Shoes with goldfish in them.
You know, you mess with his girls, he comes after you, man. Yeah. All right.
he should call his team that, by the way.
That's what I'm going to do next time. All right, so guys, that is going to wrap up the night actually for us here. You have the scores on your screen now. We've played 4 maps, and we've had some fantastic matches. It is a little bit disappointing that we couldn't have another close one to close things off, but 16-11 to start between Na'Vi and Envy. 16-19 where Envy managed to just beat Virtus Pro in overtime. 16-14 with Titan eking out a win against Virtus Pro. It's been a bit of a rough night for VP. And, well, 16-5 to close things.
Some really, really close games, which is very exciting. Obviously, we do have one more day here this week, the 3rd week of Pro League, and we're going to be covering that too. And already, Matt, our most excellent producer, putting it up on the screen for you guys here. NIP going to be playing Hellraisers. I think potentially a bit of a strange match. I actually have no idea how that's going to turn out. Then SK is playing Envy, a very tough game, I think, for SK. SK playing Dignitas. That's going to be a sort of a Dane versus Dane action there. Domestic matchup. Then Dignitas are going to be playing Envy on Overpass, and that could also be a little bit interesting. So I think this is going to be like more of a roller coaster evening, I think. Yeah. A little bit up and down. So yeah, you guys can obviously look forward to all of that. Semler and I will be right here in the studio covering it for you. Is there anything I'm missing? Am I forgetting something?
Nothing on the top of my head.
All right. Well, we've already had enough craziness. We'll cut the evening now. Before
what time do we come back tomorrow night?
Damn. Well, we will be at the studio. The show will go live at 7.
6 o'clock. Okay, guys, that's it. We're done. Good night. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you then.